Hello and welcome to Just One More Watch. Welcome today to what I hope will be a fairly brief video on the latest Oris Diver 65 Special Edition, a collaboration with a boutique Japanese denim manufacturer, the Oris X Momotaro Special Edition. Now I say I hope this video is going to be fairly brief because the Oris 65 is a watch that has had plenty of coverage on this channel over the last 3 years. I have bought no less than 3 of them for myself. I should probably confess, I have sold all 3 of them. Yes, I sold my bronze bezel version a couple of months ago. I bought a new old car and I checked my bank balance and I panicked and I sold pretty much everything that wasn't nailed down, including my Oris 65, which might not surprise too many of you. What also might not surprise too many of you is that I've already started looking for my next Oris 65. Will it be this one? Well, it won't be this specific one because this one is on loan to me from Oris Australia. Thank you to them. Big shout out to Peter and to Tony. They sent me this one maybe about 3 weeks ago. I took it up to Queensland with me. I had a bit of a break up there a couple of weeks ago. So I've got a good handle on this one. I've spent some time with it. I like it, but is it Oris Diver 65 number 4 for me? Let's flip the camera and find out. I don't think I need to tell you how seriously people take their watches. Just have a glance at some of the comments on any of my videos for plenty of evidence of that. I probably don't need to tell you how seriously people take their denim either, especially not at the top end of the market, especially not in Asia, particularly Japan. Have a look at the Momotaro website. I'll leave links to this one and the Oris website in the description of the video. They describe their denim as a tool for self-betterment, capable of bringing the owner good luck and success in life. I wonder if anybody has bought a pair of their jeans, not been lucky or successful, and sued them for false advertising. Regardless, there seems to be a natural synergy between Oris, an independent Swiss watch brand, and Momotaro, striving to make the best jeans in the world without compromise. There's a kind of synergy between the two brands, and I kind of get what they're going for with this one. Very different packaging to the usual stuff that comes with the Oris 65. You get this little travel pouchy. These are the signature Momotaro war stripes, battle stripes they call them, the two kind of angled white stripes. You get a little Momotaro jeans wallet with this one as well. And you should get plenty of extras because these aren't necessarily what I would describe as cheap. They're priced the same as an Oris 65 on a bracelet, so that's 2,200 USD or 3,200 AUD. But whisper it quietly, you should be able to get a discount on an Oris from your local friendly Oris retailer. Now they do the Oris 65 in a 36 and a 42. This, however, is the middle of the road. This is the one that I prefer, the 40mm diameter case. 13.3mm thick, though a chunk of that thickness coming from what is this watch's signature, really, that beautiful piece of double dome sapphire crystal, looking for all the world like a piece of vintage acrylic, but obviously scratch resistant and with anti-reflective undercoating. 48mm lug to lug, 20mm lug width, and on the supplied, handmade by Momotaro in Okayama. Denim strap, this one weighs in at 77 grams. So stainless steel case and crown, but they've gone for the bronze bezel in this case, and I understand why. A good piece of denim is going to age well. It's going to kind of patina itself. It's going to fade a little bit. It's going to scuff up occasionally, but it's going to develop its own character accordingly. Similarly, the bronze on this bezel will patina, it will darken down, it will also develop character. So I think this watch, if worn regularly over months and years, if you can hang on to it for long enough, will age a treat. And it's a big 40mm if you see what I mean. It's all dial with minimal bezel, so it has plenty of wrist presence in spite of the fact that it doesn't have a big diameter dimension, not a lot of weight on it either with this strap. Screw down crown and a screw down special edition Oris X Momotaro caseback, giving this watch, well, only 10 bar, only 100 meters of water resistance. It is not a spec monster, that's for sure, this one. This caseback conceals the signature red rotor of the caliber 733, essentially a Salita 200 with a custom rotor on it. Now, no date on this dial, and it is a proper no date movement version. They haven't just given us a ghost date position, it just pops out straight to the time adjust there. And I think the dial on this is gorgeous. kind of green fade here, fading from the center to a slightly darker green gray at the edges. Applied indices on this version, and those hands and indices are in gold tones to match the bronze bezel, and I think complementing the rest of the dial beautifully. They always keep it very simple, just the Oris brand under the index at 12 water resistance, 10 bar 100 meters above the index at 6, Swiss made either side, and a simple white minute track printed on around the outer edges. I did note on the Oris website that there are now no less than 45 different variants of the Oris 65, so they have certainly proliferated over the last 5 years since the model was launched. Really, if you're buying this one, you're buying it for the denim strap, so let's have a look at that. Nice dark blue, graining already, beautiful stitching here, and you've got that leather kind of supporting the holes there, and it is leather backed for comfort. Bit of cross stitching at the top ends and the two signature white battle stripes of the company. Now, one thing I like about the Oris 65 bracelet version is that there's plenty of taper, and they have continued that kind of vintage look here. Plenty of taper. It tapers all the way down to 15.5 on this denim strap as well. Nice Oris branded buckle and tang, as with all the other Tropics and leather strap variants. Also, two leather retainers in black, not matching the denim, but matching the black aluminium bezel insert. And on my 7-inch wrist, the Oris X Momotaro wears just like all of the other Oris 65s that I have owned in the past. There is a reason why I keep coming back to this model, not just because I like the brand and I love the looks, but because I love the way it wears on me. It's a 40, but it has plenty of presence, but only a 48mm lug to lug, bit of curvature to the case. It has always worn very well on my wrist, I think. Now this one perhaps not the most legible of the 65s. The kind of gold hands, the warm yellow tones from the indexes and the hands do rather blend in with that green dial at a distance, but it's a big dial, there's still plenty of real estate there, nicely proportioned handset, it's not too bad. Now those yellow toned hands and indices translate to a warm green lume when you turn the lights off. Lume has never really been the Oris 65's strong point. If you want lume, you go with a modern style diver, the Aquis for example, rather than the 65. As you can see when I turn the speed up here, the indexes fade first, but the hands do hang on. Practically speaking, it's still perfectly usable. So do I like this Oris X Momotaro Diver 65 then? Well, perhaps unsurprisingly, yes I do. I think the head of the watch is just gorgeous as always. This is the first no date variant that I have lived with for any duration of time, and I didn't really miss the date at all. Not having the date cut out there at the 6 o'clock really has cleaned up the look, and I love that green fade. I think it goes very nicely with the gold hands and that bronze bezel. I also like the denim strap. I think the two will wear very well together, the bronze and the denim. I can only imagine how good Momotaro jeans and denim jackets are after looking at this very small example of their work. Does that mean that this is going to be Oris 65 number 4 for me? Well, no. I'm a bracelet guy through and through, so I would definitely be opting for one on a bracelet next time. And perhaps this isn't really aimed at me anyway. I'm not really into expensive jeans or expensive clothes or expensive anything, frankly. But for people who are into denim and who are into watches, this is a bit of a unicorn. There really isn't anything else like this on the market, which is why the watch has proven to be so popular already, albeit within a pretty narrow niche demographic. So there you have it, Oris X Momotaro. I understand and appreciate the synergy the independent Swiss watch company, the Japanese boutique denim manufacturer put those two together, and I'm sure a lot of people it'll be a bit of a dream come true. The denim's going to wear well, the bronze is going to patina, it's going to be a great watch I'm sure for enthusiasts to wear long term. Is it Oris Divers 65 number 4 for me? No, I'm a bracelet guy through and through, and if you took the denim off it, then it wouldn't really be a Momotaro special edition now, would it? So I will keep looking. Thank you for watching. I will see you again soon.